What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out. So this good time situation kind of brought an epiphany to me. You know, I had like a thought about this situation when it comes to this race conversation that's never going to go away, okay? It's just going to keep going on and on and on till the end of time. Here's the thing. When you give people all of the privileges and the rights that they're begging for, all of this DEI stuff, you know, make it diverse, make it equitable, make it inclusive, you know, give us everything that we've been begging for with all of these rights and everything in regards to race. What are you going to do with it is the question, okay? I can give it to you, but what you going to do with it, all right? I can give it to you, but what you going to do? Okay, like how you gonna handle that stuff after you get it? And here's the thing. This is what they decided to do with Good Times. They handed them the keys to Good Times, a franchise, maybe not a franchise, but at least an IP that's well known, not only just in the Black community, but all across the world. All right, here's your opportunity to update Good Times for quote unquote modern times. And this is what they decided to do with that shit. This is what they decided to do. We are going to go super hard in the paint with the coonery and with the disrespectful stereotypes. That's what they're going to do. And see, that's the problem, man. These cats don't have any other moves after the initial move, okay? The initial move, hey, go out there, get the DEI, get the civil rights, get this, get that. They go out there and they get that shit, right? But they don't know anything else, okay? Their leaders have not prepared them for the next step. I mean, they could have did 1,001 different things. They could have made this about Afrofuturism, you know? Show like a futuristic like JJ and Thelma and Michael's like great-grandkids or whatever. You know, something way off in the future. Good Times 2090 or whatever. And just start talking about like regular, normal problems. But see, the problem is that these cats, they can't see themselves outside of their own skin color. They can't see that they're just regular people. It's like they don't want to be regular people. They want to be something different. They got to stand out. Oh, we got to have the skin color working to our advantage instead of just being a normal ass person. Oh, yeah, of course we got to make this about race because it's a Black show. We got to make it about race. It's Good Times after all. I would have loved to see a regular ass show about just a normal family just dealing with stuff that didn't have to do with the Black struggle, didn't have to do with skin color, didn't have to do with the prospects of being Black or being poor or dealing with drug dealers or dealing with kids that are delinquent or hoes or gangs and violence and all of that kind of shit. They could have got all of that up out of here and just show Black people just dealing with everyday situations. Because guess what? Normal Black people, we just dealing with everyday situations, okay? We're not different from other people in society, all right? We're not doing this trash garbage right here, all right? We don't have families like this. Like normal Black people don't have families like this. And yeah, I get it. It's an over-the-top caricature of, you know, a crazy family or whatever. But it's disrespectful. It's doubling down and tripling down on all the coonery and all the bullshit, the racial stereotypes that people are sick and tired of seeing on television. Just show us as normal people. But see, again, these cats, the people that made this, they don't know what the next step is. So they just go right on back to the race hustling, all right? They just, because the only thing they understand is race hustling. That's the big problem with DEI, all right? DEI cannot exist if there isn't some sort of a struggle, if there isn't some sort of a problem with being Black. Oh, there's problems with being Black, so here we go with DEI. That's why you got all of these diversity chiefs. You guys will remember this. I've gone over this before, all right? The top 100 diversity officers in the country, all right? You got all of these people, okay? Mostly Black women, all right? About 75% of the people on this list are Black women. And you start wondering, hey, why do we need a diversity officer in the first place? All right? What is it that they bring to the table? What is this chick bringing to Aramark or Best Buy or Walmart? Like, what is it that they're doing that HR couldn't do? You know, and at the end of the day, all of these cats, they're just eating off a grievance, all right? That's it. They eating off of other people's grievances, the grievances in the country. Oh, man, there's not enough diversity. There's not enough equity and inclusion. We got to hire somebody, bring somebody on the company and make them in charge. It's just HR, man. Hire good people. That's all you got to do. But again, these cats don't know anything else other than the hustle. Okay, the hustle, the race hustle is on and popping in 2024. Yeah, I've gone over this quote before from Booker T. Washington, all right? This quote is like over 100 years old. I think it was like back in like the 1890s or something when he said this. There is another class of colored people who make a business of keeping the troubles, the wrongs, and the hardships of the Negro race before the public. Having learned that they are able to make a living out of their troubles, they have grown into the settled habit of advertising their wrongs, partly because they want sympathy and partly because it pays. Some of these people do not want the Negro to lose his grievances because they do not want to lose their jobs. Yeah, that's how you get the American Society of Magical Negroes. All right. That's how you get this bullshit good time show. Okay. People that got to keep all of this negative grievance right in your face. Oh, yeah, black people, they still rocking it like this, okay? Not taking into account that probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 to 80% of black people never see shit like this, all right? We doing just fine. We don't look like this. We don't act like this. This is not our world, all right? They shine a spotlight on the bad cats, but most people are doing just fine, all right? At least most people that I know. You know, I live in kind of a middle-class black community. Most people are just fine, all right? They're not dealing with all of this baby kids bullshit. You know, so, I mean, to me, this stuff is just disrespectful. And it shows, again, Hollywood, all these people living in these ivory towers, in this bubble, in this Hollywood bubble, they don't really know how 80% of black America is living. And they just want to spotlight and highlight the 20% that might not be doing as well. And even the 20% of the people are like, yo, we're trying to get away from this shit. You know, so what is the good of promoting this? All right. It's the only reason. It's like Booker T. Washington says, oh, if we don't, highlight these cats' grievances, we might lose our money. All right. We might lose our jobs. All right. It's like, check this out. This article was out a couple of weeks ago on the Griot. It says entertainers urge continuance of DEI and black storytelling in Hollywood at the NAACP Image Awards as DEI initiatives and black stories remain under attack. Stars spoke with the Griot about Hollywood's unfulfilled promises. All right, so what are these unfulfilled promises that they're talking about? This guy says it's frustrating because we have to still keep fighting and recognizing ourselves. Actor Malcolm Barrett, star of Average Joe, told the Griot, when we try to be included, there's such a pushback, and it doesn't need to be. The idea behind diversity, equity, and inclusion is about being equal and inclusive. It's not about excluding anybody. It means we matter, which doesn't mean nobody else does. In addition to more diverse leadership being pushed out of studios, the number of canceled black shows is trending upward. Oh, there's some canceled black shows, right? The cancellation of the Issa Rae series Rap Shit made the headlines at the start of this year, and many fans were upset that the show wouldn't return for future seasons. In 2022 and 23, shows such as Love Life, Z-Way, Legendary, Southside, and others featuring black people were axed as well. Now, what do we know, okay? What do we know that's going on right now across Hollywood? What do we know? Oh, they canceling everything, okay? They ain't just canceling the black shows. They canceling almost all shows. The stark shift in the TV landscape with reduced diversity on screen and behind the scenes sheds light on the fact that Hollywood is not prioritizing its DEI pledges made in 2020. See, they're banking on this crap, all right? Oh, you guys promised us that you would have more diversity. Yeah, well, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, all right? And we had 600 shows in 2022. We got to reduce them joints, okay? Hollywood is drying up. We've been talking about that. Jobs across the board are drying up. It doesn't matter what race you are or anything. But see, these clowns, they make it about race. It's like, oh, it's about the poor black people that are losing jobs. And listen, I don't want anybody to lose a job, but you got to start looking at it just like you're a regular actor in Hollywood or a regular producer or a regular director or a regular writer in Hollywood. Okay? They peeling back on everybody. It's not just black people. But see, what do? We got to keep the black grievances right in front of everybody, all right? At the NAACP Image Awards, we got to bang that line. Yo, all right? We got people dressed like this, okay? That get to dress like this, hold a microphone, all right? This is Queen Latifah. Get to dress like this, hold a microphone, talking, oh, yeah, everybody, welcome to the Image Awards, where we're giving awards out, for performances and this and that. And y'all are sitting up here crying. It's like, what the hell are y'all talking about? But again, this is how they do it, okay? It's the grievance. We got to keep the grievance in front of everybody's face, okay? Otherwise, again, going back to Booker T. Washington, folks going to lose their jobs, all right? So we got to make it seem like, oh, no, it's all bad. It's all bad for black people, man. They're not treating us right. They're canceling all our shows. It's like they're canceling everybody's show. What's wrong with you? Again, this is the stuff that pisses me off. This is why DEI is a problem, okay? Because it keeps people from achieving. It holds people back, all right? The only thing that we can do is focus on our skin color. We can't just be a regular actress or a regular actor or a regular writer, all right? We got to come out here and promote bullshit, all right? Because we got to keep this stuff in front of the people. We can't just get out there and just be normal, all right? And this is the issue. This is a major issue right now. Yeah, and then you got like black girl gamers, you know, crying because they got trolls in their comment section or whatever. You know, they got trolls trolling them, being assholes. Yeah, they're assholes, okay? I don't agree with death threats. Death threats is out of bounds, okay? Shouldn't be doing death threats. But yeah, misinformation, slander, I mean, that's just part of the game, okay? This is the internet. I don't know what y'all doing. Where y'all been? The internet is just full of trolls. Everybody got to deal with trolls if you're on the internet. You got any kind of high profile or whatever and stuff, I get trolled in my comments all the goddamn time, all right? Trolls all day long. White guys, black guys, Asian guys, Latino guys, men, women, whatever, okay? You're going to get trolled. That's just the way it is. They always got these same exact things too, all right? No picture, all right? Just random kind of names or whatever, all right? Yeah, unfortunately, this is just the internet, all right? This is just the way the internet works. Trolling comes with the internet. It's like fucking Microsoft Explorer. It just comes with the internet. It's just, oh, okay, I got trolling with my internet package, I guess. You know, it's just the way it is. I mean, you know, unfortunately, you can't sit up here and cry and, you know, complain about it. But again, this is what they do. They want to keep the grievances in front of the people, all right? So then when it comes time to get the DEI money, oh yeah, send that DEI check to the black girl gamers, all right? Send that over to them. Yeah, and then you got Cutus, you know, being accused of leading a cyber harassment campaign because he created a Steam curator group, Sweet Baby Inc. detected. So this guy says, hey, let the buyer beware. Here's some games right here that Sweet Baby Inc. worked on. Y'all probably want to know about that, all right? I, Brutus, will bring this to your attention so that you will know exactly what Sweet Baby Inc. worked on. And, you know, this is a woke-ass company. They do all of this woke shit, you know. Let the buyer beware. There you go, all right? Oh, my God, it's cyber harassment. Unbelievable, man. Cyber harassment. This guy is harassing people by creating a group. I mean, it's like, again, you got to keep the grievances in front of the people, okay? Sweet Baby Inc., then, you know, you start highlighting Sweet Baby Inc. Oh, you got Kim Belair, all right? Kim Belair is a black woman. You know, so clearly there must be some racism involved. And on and on and on we go, okay? Like I said, it's never ending. We're going to be talking about race until the end of time because black people, in my opinion, and, you know, I hate to say it, but y'all can't move on from race, okay? Y'all can't get off of the race. You can't get off of this skin color. The skin color is a shield. You are afraid to throw yourselves out there into just regular society and just be a person, all right? And you know what? Everybody deals with something. Every race. It doesn't matter who it is, all right? That's just the way the human race works, I guess. Like, people are just always constantly dealing with bullshit. Dealing with being a woman. Dealing with being a man. Dealing with having blonde hair. Dealing with being black. Dealing with this. Dealing with that. On and on and on we go, all right? The folks that figure this shit out the fastest, they just move on and they start succeeding, all right? The ones that want to get held back or allow that shit to hold them back, they end up losers, all right? There's winners and losers in society, and the winners figure this shit out and they just get on and get after it. And they don't worry about all of this little superficial crap. You know, unfortunately, again, nobody's going to be perfect. The human race is never going to be perfect. That's just the way we are built as human beings, all right? There's own group preference. There's all kinds of shit like that. It's just going to always stand as a wedge. But honestly, real smart people and good people are out there and, you know, just rock with them, okay? Yeah, but just thinking about this situation right here, okay? It's time to move off of this bullshit, all right? Right here, it's time to move off of this, all right? If you out there, take whatever little resources and skills you have, no matter how limited they may be, all right? And get after it, all right? Upgrade what you need to upgrade, work hard, get after it, all right? The world is yours, all right? There's nothing holding you back. I mean, again, these cats had the keys to make good times, and they made bullshit. Again, that tells you everything you need to know, all right? That tells you everything you need to know. They had the opportunity to do something amazing. They did something trash because this is all they know. This is all they're capable of. They don't know any better. And so this is the issue right now. We got a lot of these cats in power, these leaders, these quote unquote leaders. All right. They don't know how to lead people to the next step. They don't know how to lead people to the next move. All right. What happens after you achieve all the bullshit you've been crying about? What do you do next? Oh, we just go back to do this crap. That's basically what's happening. Okay. Stop listening to these idiots. All right. Take your resources, take your skills, go out there and do something great. All right. That's all I got to say. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this situation. I think it's very interesting, but it's an epiphany that I had. You know, it's one of the reasons why DEI fails. All right. It fails because it doesn't have a next move. It doesn't know what else it can be beyond DEI, beyond crying about grievances and all of the racism and all it is, and it doesn't know anything else. All right. This is literally all it can do. All right. It begins and ends with its own racist narrative, and there's nothing else. There's nothing else with DEI but racism. That's all I got to say. But you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.